today woke up at 194. If you guys saw my last video, I was 191, but I wasn't stressing about it. But that just proves my point that weight fluctuates. So don't necessarily be so focused on what the scale says day by day. Look at it more as in a equal sum at the end of the week, or even if you do like a equal sum every 3 to 4 days. And guys, now in this point of the bulk, I am starting to feel absolutely full like all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm barely hungry during the days. Only really after a workout I am kind of hungry and I can eat. I knew at a certain point this was gonna come, but this is the beauty of bodybuilding. This is where my skills of certain diet maneuvers come in, change up what I'm eating, or even I can adjust my cardio. I can even do less cardio, so that would mean that technically I'm intaking more calories, because if I'm cutting my cardio down, that is less calories being burned. Or say vice versa, if I wanted to up my cardio, then I would be able to eat more. But this is where I will start to adjust my diet, make certain changes, little things like maybe like using regular whole milk, only use regular eggs, no more egg whites. I haven't really been using egg whites anymore. Regular bread, regular condiments, because sometimes I do barbecue sauce if I make like a wrap or something. But yeah, I knew this point was gonna come, and it is officially here, and I'm all for it because the cut will be here sooner or later, and then process restarts. So let me get right into this back day. Now guys, this was a very unique back day because I had to work out after my first meal. Normally I am 100% against that, totally against that, because one, I'm not fully hydrated. I'm barely hydrated in the morning, and two, because I barely had any calories in me. And that's why my logic is working out at the end of the days, or towards like the ends of days, like 4 or 5 o'clock, where I am basically fully hydrated, basically fully fed. I have all my carbs in me. I have almost all my protein intake. But reason is because I had to work early yesterday, so I had to go to the gym and just get it done with, because I did not want to miss back day. So I actually only stayed at the lat pull down for the whole back day. Now sometimes I will do that because people tend to think, okay, let me make a workout plan and let me do 4 sets of this, 3 sets of that, 3 sets of this, let me switch handles for this, because if I don't do 4 different workouts, my muscles aren't gonna grow. None of that is true, guys. Realistically, I can have a full lat workout on a lat pull down for every single back day if I wanted to. I just like the feelings of different workouts. So I kept it really simple. What I started with was neutral grip lat pull downs, arms about shoulder width. I used my straps and I warmed up into the weight, and then I actually started my heaviest I ever went, all bulk. I went really heavy and I got like 9 or 10 reps, beautiful sign. Then the second set, I kept the weight the same, but I was only able to get like 6, and then I did like 3 partials. And what I did was a drop set, and I was only able to get 4 for the drop set. I just banged them out, and then I started to lower the weight for the last 2 sets there. So far that is 4 sets of lats in. This back day was basically a full lat workout. I did a little bit of trap work at the end, but I'll get into it. Then after those 4 sets, what I decided to do was use a close grip for a lat pull down. And I think it is very important to change up the angles of your hands and the length, the width, I should say, of the bars that you use, because switching up the angles like that hits your back in different ways. There's multiple ways you can hit your back by just switching the way your hands are placed. You can do underhand, you can do side grip, overhand, you can do wider, you can do shoulder grip, you can do narrow, you can do all different things that will hit your back in different angles, in different ways. So I did a close grip. I stayed there for 3 sets. I actually did this set lighter, a light squeezing set, and I did the same weight for all 3 sets. My back was starting to be absolutely fully pumped now. I'm like 7 sets in. And then what I just finished was with wide grip lat pull downs. I put my arms wide as possible, and I was just going really light and getting a squeeze for these. I did like 15 reps for both sets. So that would be 9 sets of lats, and after that I just called it for lats. And then what I decided to do was trap work. I have not directly worked my traps in about, I would say, like close to a year. And now by me saying that, that is mind-blowing, because my traps are still very visible and they're pretty big. They look good on my body. They're not like overly big. They just look good on my when I flex, when I do my pump checks, my traps are always showing. And I naturally always had pretty good trap genetics, I would say. But I just wanted to hit them a little bit for this back day. So I just did 3 sets and I went at not a heavy weight, because for traps you can go really heavy. But since I haven't directly worked them, I didn't want to go too crazy with them. So I just did 3 sets, nice squeezing sets, like 15 reps. And guys, since I don't do traps, also keep in mind that when you do other back movements, it does hit traps as well. Like when I do like a chest supported row and I'm pulling the bar high up, that hits rear delts and traps a lot. So my traps do get hit more often than not. In back day, they get hit like a pretty decent amount, I would say. But yeah, I just don't have to directly work them. But maybe here and there, I will start to just add in traps a little bit. Not too much, because I don't want them to get like overpowering. Because if traps look too big, you could kind of look like a weird meathead, just like walking around like this, looking like one of Fred's brothers from the Flintstones, you know, like this, walking. But yeah, so that's all I did. I did about, in total for back, like 12 sets of back, lats, and traps altogether. I'm saying lats 9 sets, traps about 3 sets, and I called it right there. Guys, this pump check did not look great. The lighting was not good, and my camera angle was not good. I'm sorry about it. I'm still trying to get better with setting up the camera for poses and stuff, but I wasn't able to do abs this back day. Normally abs falls on my back day too. I was on a very time limited schedule. I would say overall, beautiful workout with only 1 machine too. How about that? With only 1 machine for lats. So next workout will be full arm day, and I'll see you in the next one.